Eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Michael the Problem McKinson, 175 centimeters tall with 179 centimeter reach. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Michael McKinson, this WBO European welterweight champion, fights out of Portsmouth, England. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Hampshire, England, here is a European welterweight champion, Michael the Problem McKinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Which fighter will say no mas? Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Be confident, that's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Caught him.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. No rest for the weary. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Jump all over. He's ready to go now. Jump all over. Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it. Let's go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Woo. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him, and he's ready to go. Just mix it up. Body, so close, kid.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
That right hook won't score. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Trying to land that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominant.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident, that's it. Nice
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Misses with the jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Just miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get kept. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be some. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
All right, let's switch that.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Perfect counter shot. Stumbling around in potholes. And it appears they weathered the storm. How I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous.
And now going for the finish. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the god.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A chance to make history. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Hook misses. And they got caught. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now he's got to wake up. He's got to get on the...
This may do it. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose it.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Pretty close fight here in this round. Didn't wait too long to get back and getting an upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes.
Take a knee. Come on, take a knee. Take a count.
And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't think...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Good counter. Let's talk about McKinson. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Missing with the hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. They both want the knockout. They miss with the jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about McKinson. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Both men step back for just a moment.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A swing and a miss with that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a matchmaker.
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.